Hey everyone, I know that I had a big rant and rave about holiday palettes and holiday sets, but there was one set that I had mentioned that I thought looked kind of interesting, and I got it, of course. It's a Tarte kit, a giant Tarte kit. It has everything in the world in here, everything for almost your whole face, and I got it at Ulta. But something very strange happened within this kit, and something even stranger happened after that. I'll explain in a minute. But first, let me show you what I did today with this kit. The reason I really liked this kit above other regular holiday kits is that I felt like it had a lot of pinks and purples in it that were just really stunning. Not your standard browns, not your standard grays, and not your standard purples. The name of this kit is the Tartist Paint Palette Collector's Set. It is $49 at Ulta. It's got this whole painter's, artist's vibe. It's got this whole abstract design, the box as well as the actual package it comes in. What is interesting is this is fabric. Usually, you get a cardboard or something like that. This is fabric covered. The entire thing is fabric covered. I think that's very comfortable. And you get all of these eyeshadows. Now, these are very small. They're about nickel size, I would say, about the size of nickels, but you get a lot of different colors. And the colors are fantastic. I just really thought the colors in this palette were different than your standard holiday palette fare. I'm going to swatch my favorites out of these, and I'm going to show you what I applied today. But wait, there's more. You pull the side, after you open up the beautiful eyeshadows, you pull out this little side drawer, secret side drawer, and it has more stuff in it. So in this side drawer, you get a lovely brush, which I did use on my eyes today. You get a small Tartist Glossy Lip Paint in the color Double Tap, which is a great everyday sort of nude. And you get a Tartist Lash Paint Mascara. I used that today and I am impressed. Now, the best part of this palette I found after using it was this little cheek set that came in this side box here. This has a contour color, a blush color, and a highlight color. Let me just walk you through what I used on my eyes today, and then I'll tell you something really strange that happened with this palette. So I'm getting over a week-long cold. I've had this cold for over a week. I think it's kind of going into the sinusitis side of it. So that's why I sound so awful. And I have not worn makeup in, like 10 days. It's been incredible. I've been putting out older videos, and I feel just, I feel fine. I sound terrible. That's why I sound so bad. What I liked most about these eyeshadows was all the pinks and purple tones that they had here. And they have, of course, a mix of mattes and metallics. No chunky, greasy glitters in this. Some of the shades have micro glitter in it, but none of those chunky, greasy feeling, gritty glitters at all. So some of my favorites here are what I used on my eyes today. I'm going to show you my next look from here, though. I'm dying to do my next look. First of all, on my lid, in the inner sort of third of my lid, I put a color called Abstract, which is a metallic sort of subdued pink. Center of my lid, I put this beautiful metallic Masterpiece. It is a purple taupe metallic center lid. Outer corner and into the crease, I did Be an Original. It is a gorgeous burgundy grape purple. I pulled that into my crease rather heavily because then I went and blended that dark edge out with a color called Renaissance Woman. That is a matte grayish lavender. For my highlighter, I used a color called Reflection. And then very outer corner, I used Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is the most gorgeous indigo blue purple with tonal micro glitter. That means the same color in micro glitter, and then I pulled that into the very inner crease with a really fine brush. Everything in this palette performed really well as far as pigmentation, not being dry, not being hard chalky, not any fallout on this today. I don't know why, just not any fallout. I love the color range on this palette. Let me swatch these for you. Some of my favorites on here. This color called Gilded Gallery is right here. It is the prettiest bronze. I can't wait to use that. Color called Stencil. Look at this gray lavender. Let me show you this being original. That is what I used on my crease today. It is just berry colored metallic goodness. Kaleidoscope is amazing. It is an indigo. It is a blue purple. I will show you Abstract. Abstract. Oh, look at that. Metallic pink champagne. Here's a Renaissance Woman that I used to blend out my darker colors today. Matte. Here's a color I really wanted to use today, but I couldn't work it in. I just had too many other colors going. This is called Contrast. This is a black grape. Look at that. It's matte. It is so beautiful. See, this palette doesn't have your normal blah browns and taupes and blah grays. It has different stuff. Now, my next look that I'm dying to do, it never fails with these palettes with all these different colors in it. I will do a purple eye, and then I'm dying to do like a rusty brown pumpkin spice eye with whatever's left in the palette. Or I'll do a brown taupe pumpkin spice eye, and I can't wait to do a purple eye with the palette. It never fails. Now I'm dying to do some of these warm browns they have in this palette. That is what's amazing about this palette, is the variation in color. Let me show you some of these browns. Sepia, okay, a green, sort of a greenish brown right there. Beret is an orangey. I'm dying to do these. Okay. I'm dying to do these. Landscape is a green, an olive green. Look at that. Olive green. Look at these. They're not even chalky. I mean, I knew the metallic one wouldn't be, but these are not even chalky. Go for Baroque. Really good color there. Look at that. Warm brown. Roy G. Biv. Oh, yeah. Look at that. See the gold glitter in it? These, somehow. Here's Roy G. Biv. Look at the gold in it. Color called Doodle. Orangey brown. Pumpkin spice. Right there. See? Uh-huh. And probably a really good lid or crease color is Take It Easel. To go with all of these. Take It Easel. It's right here. Yeah. Okay. Next eye look. Beautiful. Okay, I tried out the lash paint, the Tarte lash paint on my eyes today. I am very impressed. Okay. Alright, there's the brush on it. Really nice brush. This is a very beautiful formula. It's densely black. It is not super chunky, but it's quite smooth, but it is full coverage. So I put this on my lashes today, you know, and not expecting a whole lot from it because I have problem lashes. They like to clump together and cross over each other. This picked out every single lash and separated them so well. That's what I need. I need a lot of times on my lashes is just separation and definition. I need volumizing too, but I really need separation and definition. I don't get that in a lot of mascaras. I don't get that in a lot of the brushes on mascaras. They don't separate and define very well for me. This one did a really good job of that. Now I did put it on my lower lashes. Really good job on my lower lashes. Look at my definition under there. But I'm starting to get the blotches under here now. I usually use a Clinique lower lash mascara on my lower lashes only because it does not blotch onto my concealer. This one is starting to blotch already, so it may not be a lower lash mascara. That's okay because I only use the Clinique one and it works so well that okay, when I opened this cheek palette that comes with this set, I thought, this one's going to be, you know, orangey. That's an okay blush. And then this highlighter looks like chunky glitter. I thought, I'm not going to like it. So I love it. I absolutely love. This is the best part of the whole set. So I used the bronzer as sort of a contour and as my bronzer today. Yeah, it's a little orangey. You know, it's not like my ideal color. I really like Benefit's Hoola. That is really my favorite right now. And then contouring, I like to use something a little grayer. I'm really enjoying Kevin Aquan's contour powders right now. So yeah, this one's a little orangey, but I got it to work. And then this blush, though, the blush is a beautiful sort of a neutrally peachy pink. And it's very light. And you know I love nude kind of tones on my blush. See, that's just a very basic pink. So that's a really good everyday blush color. I just sort of put that on the apples. I didn't go too crazy with it. But then this highlighter, I couldn't believe this highlighter because it totally blew away all of my expectations. Here it is. It just looks in the pan like Chunky Glitter City. And I'm like, this is just going to be fallouty and blah. Look at the icy pinkness of it. It's so pretty on. So let's put this on. It's just an icy pink white. It's not glittery. It's very sheer. It can be very sheer, and it's got sort of that wet skin look that I like so much in my highlighter. There it is right there. It's just like perfect. It's perfect highlighter. Look at that. Totally blown away by this little palette by itself. I think this whole palette thing is just really cute. Let me show you something really strange that happened. Okay, so I was going along doing all my makeup today, and I thought I would use this whole kit, right? So I go along and I open it up and I pull out this little sort of deluxe sample size of the Tarte Glossy Lip Paint in Double Tap, which I have the full size of this. And I thought, okay, I'll use that on my lips today and use the whole kit. It's a really good color. So I go to open it up, and you know, I just got this kit at Ulta, and it's covered in mold. The doe foot is covered in mold. Yeah, see that dark green? There's like striations. You see the striations in here? It almost looks like there's mold mixed in there. I'm like, I ain't putting that on my lips. So what I did was I thought, well, I have the full size of Double Tap. I'll just pull that out of my drawer and use that. I opened it up and look, same thing. So this is the glossy lip paint, and I'm like, ugh. Okay, now my full-size one is moldy too. What is going on? The glossy lip paints must have a problem with mold. That's all I can think. So then I started going through and pulling out all my glossy lip paints. Let's check them and see if they all have mold, right? So here's my Tarte. Here's another one. This one's called Obvi. This one's okay. This one's okay so far. Okay, these are just lip paints. I have this one on today, and this one obviously did not have any on it. This is the Texas Toast color, but these are the matte ones. These are not the glossy ones. It looks like the glossy ones have a problem, huh? So check on those if you have any, and check your drawer, because that was really scary that, you know, my full-size one has it and that little sample size one has it. So the set, I think, worth it. I think it's, if you're only going to get one mega palette or holiday set this holiday, then I think you should make it this one. Just be sure to check your glossy lip paint before you take it home. Okay, I have about a bazillion things to review because in this entire week, 8 days, 9 days, I've been buying and ordering makeup, and it's all over my makeup room. I have so much stuff to review for you guys. I have the Bite Beauty Amuse-Bouche double-ended lipsticks for holidays. I have some Kevin Aquan to review. I have some Dior to review. I have more Tarte to review. They came out with a Pro palette. It is the bomb gorgeous. From Sephora, I got a really neat palette from Sephora called the Estee Edit. It is 2 palettes in one. Excited about that. That's going to be a bold, dramatic eye. So, see you in my next videos. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Bye.